Renato was always such a kind man.
It breaks my heart seeing
Everyone
Ash
in
this
the village
sad. It really does.
Was so nice to me, and I killed them. I killed them all. I had to. I know I had to. I know that, but still.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Me.
Please, don't beat yourself up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you can talk about your problems.
I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
Ash.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
Like, both of these are the same answer. Like, both of these are the same answer to me. But like, seeing Ash in that state killed me. Like, it killed me. And I just loaded up the game. But also, like, does this not make you question the church's motives as well? We got very little information from Lady Rhea other than whoever goes against the church, you know, must be smited down. I'm gonna say that's a reality war because technically it is. Doesn't make it feel any better.
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons.
Okay.
We shouldn't have killed them. We should have found another way.
I love this game. I love it to death. But those two what you said something different in the other choice? It just feels like both choices were get shouted at. Like, Ash, like, sorry, Dimitri, you're 100% correct. And, like, I admire how freaking honest and open you are about this and how much it's breaking you down. I would have totally gone with you as well. It just feels bad when you shout at me because I like you a lot. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let it out, dude. Let it out.
You for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost.
It's one way to look at it yet.
My mind understands that, but my heart, Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause.
There he is, yeah.
Life to protect it.
He picked up on it like right away.
Is it truly okay to take any life you please? All in service of some implacable just cause?
Dimitri, you're
didn't take up arms
incredibly smart.
For power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace. I
feel so bad for Dimitri too now.
Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated.
Before you go on with that, Catherine, sorry, but I just want to say this for now. Like, I would like the way this game deals with war and like the consequences of battle is pretty freaking dark, and they do it in a way that like is very close to home, right? Like, they don't put it away from your face. They don't go, look in the distance, something's happening here. They have two characters right in front of you telling you the consequences of their actions and how they feel like what they did was completely wrong. It's really well done.
I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
A full plot to assassinate Lady Rhea? Yeah, I'm very glad that people told me there was different dialogue for Ash attacking Lenato. I just couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
My students deserve the praise. Yeah, I agree. Sylvain saved the day.
I'm not so sure. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However,
as they should be.
We must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Jesus
Our
Christ.
real concern is what Catherine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession. It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best, but a threat is a threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that end, I would like for you and your students to help with security on the day of the ritual.
Sure. Won't that endanger them though?
Even if they encounter an enemy whom they cannot best, they should be fine, so long as they have you on their side.
The rite of rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the Knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for
Rhea scares me.
Still, be on your guard.
Rhea fucking terrifies me. like I get it, right? I get it. I get like what she's saying. I get that like she has a duty to uphold, let's say. But at the same time, right? First of all, these are teenagers. Most of them are teenagers just going into battle defending her on this day. Second of all,
Moon, the goddess's rite of rebirth.
I would rather my students grow up with compassion than grow up with a bloodthirst.
As the sun grows stronger and the
Personally.
nights grow ever shorter, the blue sea star returns to the sky once more.
Maybe I'm just a weirdo. But like, I would rather my students grow up with compassion for other people.
On the grounds of Garrig Mach Monastery, a grand ceremony is held in honor of this much anticipated event. Every true follower of the Church of Seros is sure to be
Every true follower. Like, there's so much about this with the church, right? Like, and maybe it's just like it's being a Catholic for my whole life. Or at least into my early parts of my life. Maybe that's kind of like triggering in my head. But that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, it's like every true follower of the church. What makes you a true follower of this church? Byler's doing a dance there. Fair play to him. 3,000? By the way, I'm using a new capture card today. Oh, it's Casper's birthday. No, give him 400 gold. By the way, it is... Dimitri would like to speak with you? No, of course he will. By the way, I'm using a new capture card today, so if things are a little bit different, I'm still working out the kinks.
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
What's the favor?
It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now.
What? Guys, sorry, I have to call the police. No one's allowed to be this, much of a freaking dreamboat. Hold on 1 second. Where's my phone? That's not right. That's adorable. How did that come to be?
Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand?
You can count on me. You can count on me.
Thank you, truly.
Although I think Felix might be able to help a bit better, but he probably wouldn't help.
I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness.
Oh.
This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them.
It will be for
I
future
lost my
orphans
parents
anyway.
without warning, too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle after that. In truth, I had only to do for companionship.
Is there no... Have you no other family?
I'm afraid not. My birth mother fell ill and died shortly after I was born. And my uncle... Suffice to say, we don't get along. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue. Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix. On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become one day.
Well, that's good to have something to look towards, to be honest, Dimitri.
Someone who can
It's
reach
good.
out and save a lost soul. Oh, please accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget. Yeah, like, Dimitri's just a really great guy, but it sounds like he's stretching himself a little bit thin. Could I say that? Is that like the right way of saying this? I think he is definitely stretching himself a little bit thin. Who wants to talk to me now?
So,
Oh,
our task for this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery, to help put a stop to that assassination plot. The knights will certainly have their hands full protecting Lady Rhea, and perhaps our enemy is counting on that.
I agree.
Please, elaborate.
Does do for everyone else, I know.
Be carrying around a secret note with an assassination plot written on it. Isn't it possible he hoped to monopolize everyone's attention with this alleged plot in order to distract from his true aim?
Maybe they're after the treasure vault. There's also lots of valuable stuff in the library and Professor Hanneman's quarters.
True. The monastery undoubtedly houses many weapons that rival even the hero's relics.
Whatever their aim, we can't allow any harm to come to the ladies of the monastery. I mean, what would I do?
Okay,
with my spare
Sylvain.
time?
Okay.
You mean to say
And
we should
Felix
search
had
the
true
monastery
concerns.
and try to find what the enemy is truly after.
Yes. And we should be prepared to fight them as well, should it come to that. I wouldn't mind getting in some training, just in case.
Yeah, we'll get in some training for sure.
Secret meeting, Professor?
Not really.
We haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
I think we talked, but you brushed me off.
Shamir is one of the Knights of Saros, and this young man here is...
Cyril, right?
I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, the name's Cyril.
I got it right the first time, guys, finally. You work for Rhea?
Yep, I help Lady Rhea with all kinds of stuff. I've got to protect Lady Rhea, so that's why I've got to learn all I can from Shamir.
Cyril adores Rhea. That aside, if you need anything, ask.
What's kind of crazy is that, like, he's definitely one of those people that, for sure, like, adores Lady Rhea, like he said. But I wonder how many people, like, call it an adoration, but, like, worship the ground that Lady Rhea walks on. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean, right? If you worship the Church of Saros, so be it. I just think it's okay to question some of their motives. Personally. As always, we start off the day by doing a bit of gardening. Do we have supports as well? I don't know if we do. We do have some supports. We have Ash and Annette, which... Oh my god, that's going to be adorable. We have Sylvain and Mercedes, which is... Run, Mercedes. Run. Okay, let's go do some gardening. We start off the day with gardening because, like, it's the easiest thing to do to get a few points. So harvest them. And that'll get us to our D+. But I don't think is that going to get us any extra points? It will. And then plant some more stuff. Let's plant some high quality stuff. Let's yellow and, yeah, green. As high quality as we can get. And we'll cultivate that with some pruning. I think we for sure have found a rhythm of the way I like to do certain things in this game. And I like to do the side quests first.
Setting fire to the stables to
Mostly because I feel like, not because they're the least interesting part, but because it kind of gets them out of the way so we can do the really fun stuff.
But I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable. And the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent.
The truth is, like, Ferdinand made it sound like he's being a bit paranoid, but in war, oh my god. What is that? That is gorgeous. But in war, that's actually like not a bad tactic. You get rid of people's legs, which are their horses, and like they are at a complete disadvantage. View the quest.
Please,
Find a
do me
tea
a favor.
aficionado who is worthy of Ferdinand's tea set. When you have given away the tea set, you can try inviting someone to a tea party. Yes. Who are we gonna give it to? Who's a tea aficionado? Oh, they're telling us. They're telling us. Well, that's actually like a really fun one as well. So we're gonna like activate all the quests first. I was gonna do like fast travel there, but it's just right over here, and we can also talk to our new friend. Hello, gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's rite of rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
SYLVAIN, take off the helmet. Okay, the jig is up. Okay, no. Oh, there's Ingrid. We can definitely talk to her while we're here. Why not?
Professor, while the investigation is important, don't forget to make time for your training. If we have to battle and cannot win, all will be lost. We don't know who our enemy is, so we must be prepared for anything.
Ingrid is such a freaking awesome character, guys. Like, I truly do. Oh my god, I never noticed the water flowing down here. And maybe it's just in design because we don't know her as well yet, but I love Ingrid's design. Okay, so let's set up here and get our next quest. Oh, it's from Sethid. Hello.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame.
Did you encounter any danger?
But do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much
He's starting to like us a bit. You can tell every time we get like something right, so let's view a quest.
Something to ask of you.
The Knight's Hall, sure. Let's do that. And then there's one main quest we have to do, of course, as well. Wait, is that SYLVAIN and Hilda? Hilda will eat you alive, SYLVAIN, please.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor. I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
I'm not sure myself, SYLVAIN, but we'll work on it.
That on the last day of the rite, the monastery is open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
So yeah, I also got like many suggestions on who people would like to see me, or a few suggestions on people who they would like to see me recruit as the game goes along. And of course I said Caspar and Marianne are two people I definitely want to recruit. Caspar was in my mind from the start of the game, but I think it kind of changed over time to Marianne when I got that suggestion at first, because we weren't low on magic users, but it's always good to have someone like her who I believe is a very powerful magic user. So we have a quest over here as well. Let's get this as well. But we'll see. Oh, it's Caspar with the quest. Hello.
Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal in the Empire. He only writes to ask how my training's going, or how many monsters I've killed. Stuff like that.
What's your quest, buddy?
I got a favor to ask.
Speak to the tournament. Okay, that's, yeah. So we're starting to get a lot more facilities and a lot more things to do here on the grounds as well, which is kind of neat. Oh, Mercedes. Mercedes.
The monastery holds many treasures. Maybe the enemy is after one of those? Even so, the idea of stealing from a church is just horrible.
One of the things that, like, I'm always amazed by in this game, truly, like, is the fact that every single person has their own opinion on certain events that are happening at that time, depending on who you talk to. And, like, not many other games do that, because in other games there's a lot of repeated dialogue. And while if you talk to Mercedes again, she'll probably say the exact same thing, she has a different thing to say about every situation, just like Caspar does, just like SYLVAIN does, just like if you talk to Petra right now, which actually I kind of want to continue to talk to Petra because I think she has a very good outlook on this stuff.
No, my specialty. I will show my best work.
Well done, Petra. Okay, let's start doing some of these quests then. So the first one we have to go to is the Knight's Hall. We're gonna do this one first. And Dimitri's here anyway, because he's always here. The freaking bookworm. Is Dedue close by? I always like when Dedue's close by. Oh look, it's Ben Moore.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red.
Mm-hmm.
That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
I have witnessed it. Let's go over here and get this item then. Thieves intel. Is that all we had to get? Well, let's talk to Dimitri anyway because he has the main quest too.
If the enemy's aim lies elsewhere, we had better discern their true intent quickly. As I see it, our best option is to explore every inch of the monastery. We should also speak to everyone here. Let's plan to compare notes once you've got a lead.
I love Dimitri, man. I really do. So talk to people in the monastery and yes, sure. We'll do that as well. Oh, there's a lot of people we can talk to. This is going to be actually really interesting. And we might have actually already had to do this, but doing it through a quest was probably the best idea to do. Look at this. Get back to schoolwork. Okay, stop having fun without me. Okay. Let's go do more of the side quests. Like right here, we have and give this to Sethit. Hello.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Thank you so much. And we have to enter a unit into the fight. Is that what we have to do? We have to enter the unit into the fighting tournaments, which I think we could tell if there's a sword fighting tournament. I think Felix could have a good attempt at it.
To the monastery. Hopefully, it's someone worth crossing blades with.
Hopefully. Yeah, we're just gonna agree with him. I like Felix too much. Do you want a gift? No, you don't need a gift. Are you the tournament guy? So we have to enter someone in. So sword tournament. So Felix, yeah, like no one else would be able for this tournament. Come on, Felix, get this guy. Come on, Felix. It's us and the entire class cheering from the sidelines. Come on. One shot.
Next time, bring your friends.
I'm getting so attached to the characters in this game. Like, it's really weird because, like I think you always feel like the first one you play is always going to be people that you're going to continue to be attached to. But, like, because I've been with the Blue Lions now for the past couple of days and the past few episodes, I've kind of just feeling like they're my family now. Those are the ones I'm kind of being attracted to now. Felix is just killing these people. Well, with a wooden sword. Quarterfinals, so we have 2 more fights left. Oh, she's gonna get an attack in left. But like still, we have so much health as well. I think Felix actually has really good defense. I think the reason why he continues to be the MVP on the field. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to suggest more people to recruit, it's always open. Again, like, I'm not an expert on these games. I'm not an expert on all the characters. So you can always suggest more people to recruit. Yeah, I think the reason why Felix is always MVP is because I think he has pretty good defense. And I think he has pretty good attack as well. And because he's focusing on just sword, his sword attacks are brutal. So, like, he's constantly just, like, you know, doing a pretty good job. Thanks so much, Caspar. Badge of graduation. Okay, so then we have one more side quest over here, over near the fisherman. Can we fish for a bit? Do we have any fishing stuff? Manuela, get out of here, Manuela. Okay. It's my time to fish. We'll fish twice. Why not? Again, it's not. I don't think it's as worth it. It gets less worth it as the game goes on to fish. Not because you can't get like items from the. Oh, only good. Damn it. But because like it doesn't raise your teacher level, which is what I'm definitely doing this for. Like as nearly as much. You'd need to fish like 20 times now or something to get up like to the level here, which wouldn't be terrible. Oh, no, only good. Damn it, I keep messing up that. No, we were doing so good. I like fishing in this game. It's simple. Like, again, I think a lot of people like have a lot of opinions on fishing levels. Like, no joke. Oh, it's you who wants the tea, Lorenz?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
Maybe. I have a tea set for you though, okay? But listen to me. Don't be weird about it. It's just a tea set. I'm not inviting you to tea, okay? Where's the tea set? Wait, does it... Gifts. Here's your tea set.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
So now we can invite people to tea? Okay, so you can just do it straight up to people. Okay, can we invite Casper to tea? Can we go bring Casper for tea? Or, actually, I saw some suggestion for Lycia, is that how you pronounce her name, to be a recruit? Because, again, any help that we can get in our team would be great. But first, make sure we get Caspar. Oh, let's talk to you as well, though.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from centuries past and the like.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Dude, you never know. Like, you never know. Okay, let's talk to you. How are you feeling?
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea.
For sure.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
So we can't, I'm not doing faculty training until we have like more points, I suppose. If you get what I'm saying, because I want to also like raise supports with my team as well. So where are we going next? We'll go to the cathedral. We'll do some suggestion boxes if they are there. And we'll also chat to a few people while we're here too. And then we can work our way down and go through and still talk to people and do our main quest. Man, exploring the monastery is like the most fun thing ever. There are 3 notes from who? Okay, let's do it. I did really well last time. This is to do. When I was in the greenhouse earlier, a female student fled from me in terror. Why did you do that? I was only tending to flowers. Try making small talk when you see her next. Perhaps you intentionally scowled at her. Go find her and ask. It's this or this. Yeah, he does do that. Yeah, he does do that. He unintentionally scowls at everyone. Okay, so this is Edelgard. You can always put on more clothing when it's cold, but you can only remove so many layers in the heat. How does one to survive in the hot summer? Spend your days going underground away from the sun. Take a refreshing dip in the water, cool watering hole. This? She doesn't like this. Yeah, she didn't like that. I don't know. It's been a turbulent year. Shamir? Shamir? This? No. Damn it! No. By the way, like, when someone, like, I don't even, like, agree too much with that advice. You know when someone's like, the bad days make the good days better. And it's like, yeah, but the bad days still suck, dude. It's like, to me, it's like, yeah, I'd rather just have all good days. It's like, nah, you have to have contrast. It's like, nah, dude, like, it's good to have good days even more.
Place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in. Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
So, oh yeah, and by the way, I do believe that bad days do make good days better because they're in contrast. I'm just saying that, like, wouldn't it be great if we just had all good days? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, so he's up here, okay. I say he, but I'm thinking, like, Alois is there, so it's not Alois by the door. He's usually hanging out by this door. Who is it then? Oh, it's a female knight of Seros. Hello.
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Seros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Thank you. Thank you for your knowledge. You okay, Flame?
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candy. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Well, have fun, Flame. Have fun doing your... Oh, Ash, hey!
You're kidding. I can't stop thinking about Lynette.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it.
Pull yourself... I'm not saying pull yourself together.
Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Because everyone deserves to be
I picked up
sad.
my brother and sister, who were living in Castle Gaspar. Thankfully, they're all right. I was worried because they're both so young, but the church in the castle town offered to take them in. That much, at least, is a big relief.
Ash, like, it's not... Like I said, every single person deserves to be sad. I never like telling people, like, pull yourself together. Ignatz is evil. Look at this man. Look, you can see it in his eyes. He's plotting something. Aren't you, Ignatz?
With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
I'm watching you, Ignatz. I'm watching you. Okay, so let's see who else is here. Well, we talked to pretty much everyone here. We have to go up here, then up here to do the quest. We're gonna get this. This is a longer quest because obviously it's to do with the actual story. It's different from the side quests that we have been doing.
Really?
Okay. So one's up here? Yep. With Heinemann. By the way, guys, the crest is like crest analyzer. Like, the crest stuff is still something that, like, people have tried to explain it to me, but, like, it's something that I feel completely dumb about.
However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
So we still have a few more that we can do here. Is there anyone here I would like to talk to? I mean, talking to Lady Rhea is... like... Let's go to the library first of all. We could just walk there. I'm so lazy. We could have just walked to the library, but I'm just like, carry me there. Okay.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else.
Nice hat.
But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
And we've one more investigation note, and then we can get into doing a lot of other side stuff. Regardless of that, we still want to talk to Lady Rhea, because she is a very important character. She creeps me out. Like, I'm sorry for any Lady Rhea stans, but she creeps me the heck out. I'm not trying to be mean about her, but she creeps me out. She really does. Like, you can deny it all you want, but she loves standing in front of stained glass windows. She loves it. Look at her. She's just like, do I look holy here?
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety? I am aware of the possibility. On the day of the ceremony, I am trusting that you will not allow your attention to wander or wane.
We're meeting a lot of people, like, a lot of level-headed people who do believe, and even our character, like, we officially canon now believe that the person could have the assassination attempt that's happening could be like a ploy for another attempt at something else. Lady Rhea was like very stern there though. You heard the first sentence? Like, I am aware. That's like when you're like, you know, talking to your student and you're like, and he's like, but...
Professor?
Oh.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like.
Okay.
Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
So we have all the investigation notes, so we can go back now to... Wait, over here? Sure.
Maybe. It would be terrible if the green...
Oh, maybe we didn't get every single investigation. Sorry, that's my bad.
Are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garreg Mach's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Can I just say this? And you guys may agree or disagree. Maybe you are one of these people. People who, like, see plants as living things are the fucking best. Like, I'm sorry for swearing so much, but they are.
Thanks for your
Like, I've met a few of them in my life.
There is something that the church values above all else.
What is that?
On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make gaining entry far easier than usual. You know the place of which I speak.
The greenhouse, the holy mausoleum, the dining hall? Yes.
Yes, that is the most likely possibility. We do not know their objective, but there is a good chance that our enemy is planning to target the holy mausoleum.
That's what everyone's been kind of saying. You know, that's what everyone's been saying. Okay, so we're gonna get to some support stories, but actually I think we can actually talk to a few people as well that we missed to talk to. So over here in the Officers Academy, we have so many people. I definitely want to talk to Marianne, Lycia, because she's a potential candidate for being recruited as well. Dedu, Claude, and Edelgard are definitely people I want to talk to. But if we run into other people as well, there's no reason why we don't need to avoid people. Like, there's no point in doing that. You okay, Dorothea?
Is it true you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what we would do if we lost you.
We're not recruiting you, but thank you so much for being very kind. I love her hat. I love her hat. Oh, you can invite someone for tea as well.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery as well? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the Archbishop's safety is too important to risk.
See, like, and I think talking to the house leaders is important because they always have a different perspective and an important perspective on certain situations. You okay, Dedu?
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now. Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
Very well. Dedu's always so stern. I like him a lot. I do like him a lot. We have still have to talk to quite a few people. We haven't even gone into our own, like, well, we should go to the Golden Deers first of all. To talk to Marianne. Whoa, you guys are sitting all together. Hello.
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world.
We only know a small part of this world.
I suppose that may be true.
What a great character. We're not going to invite her to tea.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
Possibly.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly
Her voice actress is really good. Actor is really good.
Everyone's stuck on guard duty. Our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Okay. So I think we talked to a bunch of people, that we really want to talk to. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that I really want to have a conversation with here. Because I don't want to miss out on anyone that I love dearly, if you get what I'm saying. Especially on my own team. I think my own team is pretty sorted here. But where's Caspar? Oh, Annette. Annette, talk to Annette. That's one thing I want to do all the time is make sure we're talking to everyone in our team. Hello, Annette. I thought you were 14 last episode. I apologize.
I bought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. Huh? Oh, I know it looks like I'm fooling around, but I'm not.
She's so
I'm preparing
adorable.
for potential battle during my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat.
My heart.
Smart, huh?
Good thinking.
I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some with you.
The voice acting in this game is just, in general, is really good. And I know, like, sometimes people look down on dubs, but I think the dub is, like, really charming. And, like, in some cases is, like, really fantastic. They have really good voice actors working on this team. And, like, a lot of them, too. So, what's Linhardt doing? You okay?
So sleepy.
Oh, buddy.
Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Very sneaky, Linhardt. Very sneaky indeed. Okay, so let's go for dinner once. Head Chef Challenge. The Head Chef's mysterious specialty has been prepared just for you. Effects are enhanced for those enjoying the favorite meal. So... Ash and SYLVAIN.
This looks delicious.
Calvin, stop playing favorites with the characters, okay? Never, I say. I'm having such a good time, guys. I'm in such a little giddy mood today. I'm really having a great time. Where's Casper, and when can we invite him to tea? Casper, where do we see you? Caspar? 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 Wait, where is Caspar? Oh, we got a quest from him earlier, didn't we? But where did we get that quest? It wasn't in the stables. It wasn't... Oh, here he is. He's in the Knight's Hall. Oh, no, he's just above the Knight's Hall. I remember. Okay, let's bring Caspar to tea. People are like, who's that teacher running through the halls?
Hey, Professor? Oh, hey, Professor. I was just reading this letter from my father. Do you know him? He's a pretty big deal. He only writes to ask how my training's
Oh,
going.
he said this to us earlier. You want to come to tea?
That's right.
Cat! Rhea! Can we expel someone? Can we expel Caspar? Okay, who are we inviting to? I guess we invite Marianne then? Because I just kind of want to like get my supports up with them, but also I want to like spend a bit of time. Like, again, I'm not completely up on the mechanics of this game. But like, we can definitely invite Marianne then. She is here in the Officers Academy. Again, like, I'm trying to like recruit these two for sure. These are the two I've like made my bed with. Don't take that literally. I mean like the actual saying. You make your bed and you sleep in it type of saying. So... Yes, Marianne, yes! Host tea parties. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make conversation, so what's a good tea... I don't know what she'd like. Like, cause I think it matters what she likes. Let's just pick any one at this point. So I think you want a sweet apple blend?
Did you need something from me?
Offer some tea.
Thank you very much.
There's a jammy dodger in the biscuits and there's a cookie.
So nice.
There's a shortbread roll there. Talk. Overcoming weakness, perfect recipes, ideal professor. What the? This okay.
That's correct.
So you just have to like pick to do her personality. The ideal relationship, books you've read recently. Do you read books? Do you read... I'm thinking books. Because she seems like a book reader.
Huh?
Classes you might enjoy. I heard some gossip. Strange fish in the pot. Classes you... Does she like classes? Does she like classes? Because that's what I'm thinking too. No! Ah, so close. Okay. Nice tea time. But now we have to, like, pick it up here, don't we? Do we have a gift for her?
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Me too. I couldn't even... Oh, you can't give a gift unless you get, like, 3 perfects, is it? Okay, though. We are going to... go to Casper, though, again. I know I'm messing around here way too much. We're gonna go back here to the Knight's Hall, and we're gonna ask Casper if he wants to give us some mission assistance for this mission coming up. And I'm also gonna change Violet's weapons as well, so actually changing his weapons around might be a good idea.
Oh, hey, he only writes...
Do you want? Can you help us?
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Casper. Thank you. Okay, let's get into some supports, which we have a bit. We have a few that we can do. First of all, SYLVAIN and Ash.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole knight thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice? I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me?
Why are you being so judgmental?
Ride around being virtuous? People will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, Have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy.
Sylvain.
My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this.
What is it?
I'd like to get to know you.
Great night, huh? More like a great philanderer.
Like...
Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop.
I've never seen, like, Ash legit annoyed, and he looked kind of annoyed there. He looked legit annoyed there. Who else is Ash going to talk to? Okay, this is a clear sign that I probably work on Ash a little bit too much.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
These two are like the most adorable people on our team together. Look at that. Are you okay, Ash?
There, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think
I think the world would be incredibly simple
Definitely.
if you just allowed the two of them just to, like, be the only characters in the game. No harm would befall anyone.
Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies.
Oh.
But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
But that's actually really neat though, like, she's like this adorable character, but like, she knows that she has to like, fight people, knows she has to hurt people. Oh my god, here we go. Whatever this is gonna be.
Mercedes.
I kinda love Sylvain though, in a way.
Always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Huh?
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over
Huh?
me? Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're...
You being real sweet here,
Sound
Sylvain?
even worse. Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
So proud.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to Housemar treats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Seeing a completely different side of Sylvain here is awesome.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after
Oh
that.
shit.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted.
Sylvain!
Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
Sylvain had a conversation.
House Bartels wanted a crest and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Sylvain had a conversation where he didn't hit on someone. He didn't make someone angry. He didn't question the things they like to do. And it left on a happy note. Sylvain! Well done! You're awesome! Well done! I like you now. A lot. I already liked you, but I like you even more now. Okay, let's finish exploring. And let's do our next class. Instruct manually, of course. Okay, so... our goals, I think, are staying pretty much the same. I think our goals are staying pretty much the same. We now have four things we can teach people. Is there anyone lacking at any point? Yeah, I want to work on Sylvain's magic for sure. Not getting it perfect?
I did. What?
Just a great. Okay, that's fine as well. I feel like Ingrid could definitely use an extra little, like, boost. With flying. Ingrid, a character I definitely, like, want to use on the battlefield a lot. And she has been incredibly useful, in fairness to her as well. Yeah, let's do Ash. Ash has this in bows. How's he doing in writing? Yeah, we can level up writing just a tiny bit. I love that you can just like I think you can just hold this down as well and it just goes through it. And Mercedes as the last one, and I think we're gonna upgrade her reason. Get a little C going on there.
Now I feel it.
And one in this as well. There we go. I think we're gonna keep the group task the same. We're gonna begin the lecture.
I have a question.
What's your question, buddy? Felix, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to answer. Magic is not my forte. Being gifted swordsman, I think my time is best served practicing swordplay technique. Why should I waste my time attending lectures just to prove my magic skills from mediocre to average? You should step outside your comfort zone. Yes.
Wow, that's
what?
The wrong person.
It's the truth, though. Felix, focus on faith skills to excel as a bishop. Huh. You know what, for now? Yes. No, actually, Mercedes, I'm sorry. We're focusing on something different here. You're a great student, but we're focusing on something different. What's this? Is this a special day? Yes, let's do it. Sylvain and Dedu.
It's hard to sneak out when the professor's watching.
Singing in tune with others proved quite difficult.
Yes, what a crew.
Got it. Good to...
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Let's give something to flame. Host a tea party. Sweet apple blend.
I'm honored that you know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Well, I didn't know about your favorite tea, but here's some tea. Take some tea, Flayn. I promise I didn't poison it.
Delicious.
Talk. Children at the market, capable comrades, plans for the future. Yes.
Right.
A strong battalion overcome weakness. Tell me about yourself. I don't know. Like I know I'm gonna get the last one wrong now. This is always how it happens. Things you find romantic, past laughs. Equip. Yes. I got that because it kept with the other two as well.
You do not seem to know much about yourself.
Commend, nod, commend. What? Why don't you like commends? And.
That tea was very delicious.
Okay, Flayn.
Please take care, Professor.
You take care, okay?